What's up, my friends? Danny Gallows, of course. Welcome back to another vlog. And in light of Adam Levine leaving recently, The Voice and that whole horror show over there recently, I thought today would be an appropriate time for this video to talk about the new TV show that they came out with called SongLand. No, I don't think any of you guys know this because I didn't tell anybody really, or even anyone in my family, but I actually put in, I guess you could call it an audition. It's more like filling out kind of like, an online form and then attaching your music. So I guess you could say that like I applied for SongLand, and of course I wasn't chosen. I wasn't expecting to be chosen, not because I don't think I'm not talented, but because obviously I'm not what they're looking for. And when I started to look into it more, I realized that I didn't want to be picked for the show because I hadn't researched it enough. I didn't really understand what it was, because what happened is I went on YouTube and I started to watch some of the artists that they have performing for them on this show that is essentially The Voice 2. That's basically what it is. And I'm watching this music and I'm seeing these, artists perform other artists' songs, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I thought, I'm seeing like original songs, right? But then I'm seeing like them doing cover songs, and I'm like, okay, like what's going on here? I research it more. What it is, what I thought SongLand was that you are going in to pitch your song so that they're producing you, right? Like, I thought this was a discovery process. I thought I was going in to pitch my song and they're saying, wow, this guy's good, I'm going to add him to my team and I'm going to produce him or her or whoever's there, right, as a musician. That's not what it is. That's not what's going on. What's happening is that apparently these, big name producers on there, on the show, who are the judges on the show, apparently these guys are so dry of ideas that what's happening is they're just having these people come on the show, they're pitching their songs, they're picking people that they like, and then they're just taking their music. They're signing off all their rights to their music. And so you're not really being produced as a musician. What's happening is that you are performing and you're giving all of your music to someone else. Now, for a lot of people, that may be their dream. Like, it may be their dream to go into the studio with Adam Levine, not me. It may be their dream to go in the studio with these judges, not me. And the reason for that is because, like, as I was looking into it and realizing what the show is all about, I suddenly realized, wait a minute, I don't want to perform for these people. I don't want to be judged by these people. I don't want to go into the recording studio with these people. Why? Because I don't consider them to be more talented than I am. I mean, these are crappy pop artists and producers. I've released more albums independently than every single one of those judges on the panel combined. So it's like you can't judge people like that. That's probably why I didn't get picked, is because I guess that they need people to mold. I guess that's what they're looking for. They're looking for people that they can shape and mold. And have you guys heard some of the music? I heard one artist, one performer that was actually good. He was singing soul music. It was good soul music. One guy, right? The rest of them were singing this horrible, generic pop music. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, these people got chosen over me. Like, and again, at risk of sounding, arrogant and pretentious and everything, and, I write such a wide range of music. I'm a very versatile musician. I'm going to be 33 years old in July, okay? Like, I've been at this professionally for 15 years. I've been at this professionally. I've released so many albums, so many different genres, so many different styles, and that's what I put on my SongLand application. I said, guys, like, take your time and go through my music because there's a lot to see there. I'm a very versatile musician, right? Lots going on, and lots of different musical influences, and I'm proud of that, and I'm very proud of my music. And then I go on SongLand and I see this generic pop music being performed, like pop music that you hear on the radio. I thought that SongLand was about finding the next great song. You guys are supposed to be, that doesn't mean that they sound like someone else or that they're repeating the same kind of music. It means you're finding the next great song, which means that you haven't heard it yet. which means that it shouldn't be a repeat of the last genre. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing with my music. I'm trying not to repeat things that are going on right now. I'm trying to be new, right? So I see this music going on. I'm like, okay, so guys, so everyone you heard sounded like the people you have on stage, right? Because that's what logic tells you. If those are the people they picked, then everyone must have sounded exactly like them. Because apparently they didn't have that much of a variety to choose from, right? So why did someone like me get turned down? I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure hundreds like me got turned down. People that are actually playing imaginative, creative, new music. But no, that's not what they want. They just want the same music with a different chick on the cover. That's what the music industry wants. So they bring in these people to this new TV show called SongLand. It's called SongLand, but what it essentially is just The Voice 2. It's just another version of The Voice. They just want generic pop singers who have good voices that they can mold. That's The Voice. You already have a show like that. So it's like, I just don't understand the point of this show. Everything surrounding this show, it's like it doesn't make any sense. It not only does it make sense on its face, not only does it not make sense on its face, but at the same time you're having these bigwig producers openly stealing people's music, and they're making a TV show out of it. And these people are somehow thinking that they're living their dreams. Guys, will you wake the hell up? I mean, they're just stealing your music because they're out of ideas. They're not artists themselves, so they're out of ideas. They just want your music. Guys, get out of the system. Just be an independent musician. You know, I used to want to be famous, but over the past, 5 years or so in my life, I've really pulled back from that aspect of my thinking. You know, it's like, I don't want to be famous. Being famous is a horror show. Being famous means you need to be one of those people. You know, it's saying on the SongLand or The Voice, it's like, I don't want to be that. You know, I'm not that person. I'm not someone you can mold. I'm having fun being an independent musician, releasing my music on my own terms. This is my studio. This is where I record. Right here. This is where I record. And I get to release music on my own terms, my own style. I don't have anyone breathing down my neck or saying, you know, change this or change that, or you need to sound more like this. No. You know, and hopefully maybe that'll be the future. Maybe that'll be the future, is underground independent musicians. Maybe, you know, hopefully the mainstream music scene will eventually just run itself into a wall. I mean, it's heading there full speed right now, but hopefully they'll run themselves into a wall soon and people will start to pull back and say, you know what, I'm just going to go search for my own music. I'm just going to go to the underground, go to these independent musicians, because that's where all the best music is. So that's all I wanted to talk about for today's video, guys. If any of you guys are interested in hearing my music, you know, definitely, I would love you guys to check out my music. You know what I'll do? Actually, I'll put a link down in the description. I think I have my SoundCloud linked in on my page anyway, but I'll put my SoundCloud down in the description if you do want to check it out. And you guys will see, after you explore my music page, you guys will see what I'm talking about. You guys will see all of the different genres and how versatile my music is, right? Then go listen to those people on SongLand. And then you'll understand what I'm talking about, right? It's just, the whole music industry is just a mess. It's just a circus horror show. So, but you guys know that. I say that basically on repeat all the time. So now it's time for you guys to leave all of your thoughts, opinions down below in the great white void, and I'll see you guys back here for the next vlog very soon. Something to think about for today.